finally gonna have enough USB ports for all of my stuff.
Yay!
Who would
I'm
have
not
thought?
gonna need my
get faster.
external hard drive.
And then I'll get dizzy. Okay, headset back in.
You did it.
Okay.
It's been solved.
My
Oh,
God.
the boxes are really skinny.
Yeah, right? That's how they were when I logged in, and then that's what it did to them again. Why does this happen to me? Also, Laura's frozen.
My internet's gonna be shit. Sorry, it's pouring.
What a day. You know,
For
it's not
some
like
reason
it's
that
not
makes
like
my
this is
internet.
it's not like this is an important episode for you.
No.
What with, talking to your aunt.
Relatives. Who
Relative.
has any?
It's
Right?
all relative.
You know what, Taabi? Maybe it's good that none of your siblings are.
I mean, it's
Maybe it's good that everyone you ever loved is either dead or hates you.
good. No. Lucky for me. I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
In this situation, it's a lovely relief. For a moment.
I'm just hoping that Sapphire and Opal are both okay, whatever they are.
Well, you know where Sapphire is.
Do I know where she is? Is she currently back at Caraquette?
No, she's still on her mission. She's still being
You
a
can
cool
still
spy.
talk to her through the magic stone, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
At
can
least you
still
know she's
talk to her.
alive.
In the middle of the negotiation or breakdown, I take out the stone. Hey, Sapphire, how's it going?
Just like, hey girl.
It's like, just one
What's up?
moment, I got a phone call, it's really important.
You guys
Pause.
are being too loud. Please stop talking. I'm looking at you, Ondrea.
You bitch.
The reception out here is terrible. I can't see a tower anywhere. Magic
Arsene just
tower.
looks at you like, what the fuck, man? Why are you doing this?
Honestly, Tabby's living out what Arsene wish he could do.
It's true.
Being a
Arsene
cat
rolled,
Let's be honest.
he
Cool
rolled a
face
natural
scar.
20 to be a cool dude, and now he's got to live with that choice.
Man,
No, Arsen's pretty cool though.
He is pretty
I can
cool.
do.
I told him once.
I'm really sorry if it's shitty. But it's like, you hear it?
I hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's
Yeah, it's doing its thing.
Is that
yeah.
rain?
Yeah.
That's rain.
Wow. I miss big rainstorms. We haven't even had much snow this year.
Welcome to England.
We haven't either. It's been weird.
I'd normally expect a good 2 feet stuck on the ground. It hasn't even been that cold. I've been able to wear short sleeve shirts.
Ugh. Terrible.
New England.
Okay, I did it. It's fixed. Hooray, we're only starting 10 minutes late today. That's okay.
Partially my fault, guys. Sorry.
It's my fault. I did
Matter-
this. All me.
It's a combination of faults. And I think we can all agree that Ondrea gets an extra level of experience because of that.
And exhaustion for having to deal with us.
No, 2 levels of exhaustion.
One level is all you need, right? Because one level gives you, a negative to your...
1 level is disadvantage on skill checks.
Yeah, but that's what she's going to be using, right?
Right now,
So,
yeah.
I mean, unless you guys are going to, pick a fight with her.
I
Are
hope
you guys going to pick a fight with her?
No,
I don't have
No.
a kill
God,
dagger.
no.
Are you going to
No.
do it? Are
You
you
didn't
going to
give-
pick a fight?
No.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That magic
Oh.
item I was going to ask you for, that Vorpal pointer finger.
Yeah.
That I just point at somebody and they lose their head.
Yeah.
Yep, I was going to ask you for it, and I figured it'd be fine just to say I had it right.
And you're going to just do that to Ondrea, right
Yeah.
off the bat.
No.
You had it the whole
no.
time, Ian. It's part of the glove that you wear now. You just have
Oh,
to figure out how to
right.
activate
It's
it.
part of the Ellie glove. You have to put Ellie on to use it.
Oh.
Slip into an Ellie.
Stay away from my Ellie. Stop trying to get into her.
Slip into
Try.
Ellie today.
Huh.
I'm already in her.
She's part of me. Too bad.
Part of me. Too late.
Okay,
late.
let's start, shall we? Let's get to this chaos that is unfolding. So, welcome back, everybody. Welcome to Darkness and Dragons. We are a 5e actual play game for mature audiences. If this is your first time with us, welcome. Everybody but me is in the Twitch today because I'm having trouble with my new phone. But you can talk to us and ask questions and do other such things. And maybe ask questions if you're confused about what's going on. Otherwise, let's start some chaos, shall we? I am Melissa. I am the game master today, and with me, as always, is
Hey, Laura, and I am playing Verity / Ryan, the Azamar Rogue.
Me, Luna, and I play Brillia, our tiefling warlock.
And me, Ian, who honks in the chat, and I'm playing Taabi, the Tabaxi Bard. So how about we find out what happened on the eventful episode last week on Darkness and Dragons. So we found our heroes entering Caraquette after cutting down and delaying a large chunk of an approaching undead army. The Shady Bunch, arriving at the stables, were reunited with a long-lost friend. Verity broke down into tears as she leapt off the cart to greet her dear friend, Horse. Last seen in the cold, snowy north, of course. The gang then made their way into the castle and met up with Raph, looking heartier than ever. After explaining what happened with what turned out to be Caraquette's undead forces, an alarm bell was rung in the distance. Raph bolted up the stairs to meet with Emperor Atlas, with the Shady Bunch following in suit. The forces of Lunaris were on the horizon, about 12 hours out. A plan was being devised and everyone was off doing their thing. Barlyre, in Atlas's skin, managed to get Brillia separated and revealed his strategic hand in play, but then fled as the rest of the gang barged in to squash this bug. Ariana's trick on Atlas had backfired. Now that Vecna and Ondrea may both know what the plan is with meeting the War Council, that meeting is now the priority. Taabi found Ganon Horse as the rest of the party gathered and marched onward without Atlas, who has put himself in a precautionary confinement. Instead, the party was now not led just by Raphael, but also Arsene, side by side with Verity. The Shady Bunch was met by the even shadier bunch. Halfling strategist Sarita, brother to Brillia and right hand to Vecna Barlyre, and leader of Lunaris, Ondrea. And that's where we are now. Dun dun.
What a great summary of all of the horses you saw.
It was important. It was very important.
It's like a teenage girl game. It's just like, this is like a total aside, but I played my Barbie horse adventure game, which
Same.
I loved when I was a kid. I re-downloaded
So good.
it. It's not bad. It aged pretty well. It's a solid game.
Yeah.
That's the one where you get to like it's in like first person. You're riding the horse like down the trails.
Yeah, you can ride the horse. I don't know if it's first. It's not first person. At least not the one I played. But
There's one.
There is one that's first person.
Yes.
There's a bunch of Barbie
series.
horses.
It's a
Yeah.
series.
None of them are bad. None of them are bad.
No. Some very fun mini games. Some very difficult mini games.
I think I played, was it Barbie Horse Rescue, when you had to go like, this horse is stuck near a swamp.
Yeah.
And you have to go find it and go like platform around. Great game.
Gotta save the
great
horses.
game.
Gotta save them. So that's what this game is. It's not Darkness and Dragons. It's the remake of Barbie Horse Adventure, featuring all of Ganon's children.
Oh man.
He was living his best 11 years.
Hats off.
Hats off. You can't take your hat off though, because then you have no ears.
Or sound.
All right, so when we finished last game, you guys were sitting down at a table across from 3 other people. The first is Ondrea, who is Verity's aunt, who has tried to have her killed multiple times. And who have successfully killed her parents and her brother. But you guys haven't really talked about that yet. So, she's playing up that she's like, oh, I'm so glad to see you, but she's probably not. We also have Barlyre, who is Brillia's younger brother, who she raised, and somehow he became a war criminal. So that's a thing that you had a hand in. He got on some really weird message boards. So he works for Vecna now and is trying to ruin death so people can't die. And we sort of got a hint of that in a dream he had where he remembered his wife being murdered in front of him. And very last but not least, we have Sarita, who is one of the generals who fought with you the last time you were in a great war, and when you were on the other side of the war. So now she is your enemy, but she was previously your friend, and she's sort of in a shitty situation now where she's sort of been outed as one of your allies. And I think Taabi picked up that she's clearly a little bit terrified that she's going to get murdered, which is fair. And not at the table, but also around, is Taabi's father, the ghost. being a floaty friend. So hopefully he'll be able to help you guys.
Can I say that I had him go and try to find any of the other generals on the line, hopefully spectrally and not noticeably?
Yeah, you want him to go send out the warning to the others. So the people you accidentally outed, being that you told Atlas they were allies and Atlas was a spy, or had a spy in him, was Karis, Gideon, Sarita, Malik, and Nikolas. So there's 4, I guess, that you guys aren't directly in contact with, that you can send your father to go talk to. So I'll roll for him, and we'll see how well he does, and if he gets to each of them in time. Mm-hmm. But for now, you guys sit down at a table. For ease sake, we're gonna just say that, it's basically the 3 of you and the 3 of them. Arsene's obviously helping, Raph is helping, but just so we don't have as many voices for me to play in this diplomatic discussion. If you guys feel like one of your allies might say something specific, feel free to say so. But for now, you sit down across from this table that's set up in the middle of the battlefield, and it is covered with a white tablecloth and very fragrant red roses, which are the symbol of your aunt. So, you all take a seat. Wine is poured.
I don't drink wine. This
Not
isn't nothing
today,
new to me.
Today.
I take out a pear and take a bite out of it.
Oh yeah, you didn't mention you have like a bag of holding full of pears.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like your entire life now. Horse pears too, not even the best pears the castle has. The ones you stole from the fucking horses.
But they're still good.
Stole.
Like shit.
So, they look at you guys expectingly.
We have come to negotiate a truce. What's the word?
Ceasefire?
Yes, that one.
High five, Ian. No, you gotta go sideways.
I'm right here.
Like this, yeah.
This side or this? Which way?
You're right. You're right.
This one?
Yeah,
That's
but
my right.
I can't see your hand because it's too far away. Yeah, hiya!
Sounds like
That took way too much time.
Yep.
It was worth it. It was worth it.
Thank you. So, you came to negotiate a ceasefire.
Yes, that one. That's the one.
Your aunt looks at you with that condescending look she always has when she talks to you, and not Ellie, and says, "My dear, why would we need a ceasefire? We have all the information we need. This is an expansion of Lunaris. You stood against them. You know better than anyone that this is the right thing to do."
No. We stood against the Emperor and the Empress, not against Caraquette.
Well, I mean...
And we stood against them because they're doing exactly what you were trying to do now.
What are we trying to do now? We're bringing them into the fold.
That's not necessary. I've married into their family. They are in our fold.
Oh. You've married. And she looks at our son like, really?
So, I know it's new information. I'm sure you're very happy for us. But that means that this is no longer necessary.
You see, my dear, you are no longer formally a princess of Lunaris, and who you choose to marry is not really any indication of how things will go.
As regent ruling in my stead until my children are born, you do not have the authority to strip me of my title. I, unfortunately, am not dead. Wait, no, fortunately, not.
Oops.
Old habits die hard.
I lean over and
Right?
say, unfortunately to her or to you? I'm kind of confused.
Yeah, and you say, unfortunately, I'm not dead, and everyone's just, or you say, fortunately, I'm not dead, and everyone at your party just turns and looks at you like, pardon? When did this change?
Right.
Give me a diplomacy check.
You do have bardic inspiration still.
Persuasion?
That's true, you do have inspiration. Just
It'll be a
general
persuasion
sense
check.
of
Oh, and
how-
diplomacy. What would diplomacy be in 5e?
Oh,
Can I not use persuasion or
persuasion.
intimidation? Yeah.
Yeah,
one
you
of
can
those,
use either.
because-
Sorry.
Oh my god, dice
And you-
don't fail me.
And you don't need to use my d10. You can decide to after you make your roll.
Come on.
Okay, sorry. What is bardic? How do I never get? No one ever gives me bardic inspiration.
So
What do I get?
bardic inspiration gives you, if you need to roll, you can decide after you roll your total die and see what your outcome is. Not your outcome, but what your total number you have rolled is. You get a die equal to whatever the inspiration die is for the bard awarding it, which is a d10 for me currently.
Yeah, so
I
if you
just
think
get to-
if you think you rolled
Add a
badly,
d10
you get to add a
if you want
d10.
to.
Yes.
Oh.
But you
Oh,
can't do
okay.
it. You can't do it infinitely. So you should,
Yeah, like gauge
Oh.
how much you think
yeah.
you're gonna need.
But if
it
you
for
roll
that
like a 10 and you're like, nah,
Then I re-roll.
no, you just add
No,
it.
it's not like
Oh, okay.
inspiration.
Okay,
inspiration.
you know what? I'm just
Yeah.
gonna roll, and then you guys can tell me what I need to do with that.
Sure.
True leadership.
Okay, that's an 8. But I have a plus 13. Hang on.
Okay.
I have a plus 13 to persuasion.
Mhm.
21, so that I
Yeah.
can add another 10.
If you want to, you can
You
add
can
another
add a
d10 roll.
if you
A
want to.
D10. Yes,
Yes.
yes, I'm going to. I think this is important.
Mhm. Are you being nice or are you intimidating her?
I wouldn't say this is intimidation. This has been just purely like sound logic you've been using. so
Yeah.
far.
It
Well,
is-
you did say
it's-
like as regent, which is
It's-
could be a little aggressive.
it's firm.
It's the
It's
tr- it's
firm.
the
It's firm.
It's
It's a good
firm.
tofu.
firm.
It's not. Yeah.
It's like when you have a lemon meringue pie that you've baked and you're like testing it, like it's firm.
It's firm. You can still cut through it. But
Yeah, but
don't
it's
do that.
Jello. I should
Firm.
use Jello.
You
Jello's
can
a better
still-
explanation of that.
Yeah. And that's a 10.
Yay!
31?
31. So, you're being accurate about the situation, but you're also you're not giving her any room for argument, basically, right? Yeah. So you guys sort of like dance around some legalese of your country, which the others are just kind of like, what the hell are they talking about? Which is basically dealing with the fact that like you left the kingdom, and if you were on the throne for this long and you left, and if you died, you have to be formally anyways, it's this big long thing. But in the end, it sort of turns out that you kind of end the conversation with it kind of realizing that I mean, you're right that like technically like you may not be able to rule, but your children obviously have the power to do so. And, if she wants to play nice, it's not like she can have you killed now. So she sort of... How much does she kind of lose her temper? She manages to hold it together pretty well. You can tell she's pretty annoyed that you actually know this shit. Like, she sort of expected you to have not known all this stuff, because when she last stole the kingdom from you, you kind of just backed down. So you got her a little bit on the ropes. Let's do a little bit of Barlyre. What's the conversation happening with him? See if you can get all of them to open up a little bit.
I am going to be very honest. Brillia is not going to initiate conversation with them at the stable right now.
Okay, he's just. I feel like while that whole conversation's happening, you guys are just like looking across at each other.
Yep. That's
And
exactly.
Taabi and Sarita are just like, hello.
Like, I'm just looking at him, and I'm not looking at him with like any sort of hatred. I'm just looking at him. Like, come on. Like, it's more like of a come on, really? Look.
You had to do it to him?
Yeah, like you had to. Like what? I would call it like a firm, like just questioning of his actions. That's
Okay,
all.
Let's do an initiative roll and see which of you gives in first and
Oh,
says
no.
something to the other.
Is it still going to be initiative with this? With
So you roll your initiative, and whoever gets highest is the one who gives in first.
No. Whoever gets the highest, I
was
want to
gonna
roll
say-
low.
Whoever gets the highest gets the initiative and has to be the one to talk.
I feel like this would be good for wisdom or con saves too.
That's true. That's true.
Whoever has the better.
I shit you not. I rolled a natural 2. Shit you not.
See, you
Is
gotta
that a-
mix it up, so sometimes you want a low roll, right? Because then
Yeah.
you get lucky
Yeah.
and you use up your shitty rolls on rolls you wanted to be low.
That's true.
Cool. He
Shit,
rolled
you
a 16. So eventually, he cannot stand your older sister glare, and he says, "Brillia, you know why I'm doing this."
I am aware of why you're doing it. I still don't believe this is the correct course of action.
Then what would you do? You're telling me you'd willingly leave Kos?
I am saying that I would not choose a path that revokes the choice of others. Right now, you're basically forcing everyone to not die, to not be able to pass on, and stay undead, not even on their full form and their full potential.
It's because it's not done. Once this is all worked out, it will be better.
How sure are you of that? Because honestly, I don't trust Vecna in the slightest.
Vecna's
even
always been
accomplish
there
that.
for me. You've been gone for 15 years. And then you judge my choices?
11 of those years were not my choice. They were actually due to Vecna's lovely plan, so we're just gonna cut off 11 of those years. 4 of those years were me giving you the chance to grow and make your own choices because I thought you were ready for that. I thought, since we had spent most of our childhood just trying to survive, that we both, once we were settled, deserved time to ourselves. You know very well.
Well, I could have used your help to stop the people who came and killed her.
You're right. You're right. I'm sorry for that. But at that time, even if I had wanted to do something, I was still just a barmaid.
You're not just a barmaid. And he
Now I'm
looks at
not.
you like, come on, come on.
Now I'm not. But at the time, I was. At the time of what happened to your loved one, I was just living my life and working.
You've always been like this. Always.
Like
Sometimes you need to fight. You never stood up to Dad. Just like you never stood up to anyone else in your life.
Then what would you call me sitting across this table and talking to you as? Because I don't know what else you expect me to do.
Punch me. Do something.
I'm not going to punch you.
Of
There's
course
no
you're
need for
not.
that. You're assuming that the only course of action that's possible is a violent one in this moment.
You're pretending this isn't violent.
I'm trying to not make it violent.
Let's roll. Let's see if he manages to throw you off. I think this one's gonna be a con save. He's digging at you. He's going
He
like right at
is.
your dad.
He
And, like
is. He's digging at me.
he's digging.
Also, like, he knew I was a fucking kid, too. What the heck?
You were like his mom. Pastel mom. Luna.
Okay. You said it was a con check or con save?
Save.
Okay. That's an 18.
God damn
I swear.
it. God damn it.
Swear. I am not lying. And we have a
alright.
+1, so, like...
That's fine, that's fine. Okay, he keeps trying to dig at you, like, he's going for the soft spots, like, he wants to get a rise out of you, and every time you stay calm, it seems to antagonize him more. Like, he wants you to get emotional, and you're not giving it to him. Good job! 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Taabi, do you want to talk to Sarita at all?
Yeah, so I make no eye contact with her at all. I'm focusing on the two conversations trying to go on, or at least it looks like I am.
Yeah.
And I try to talk to her with the telepathy thing I got now.
Oh, alright. I was gonna say, you're gonna send a little message, do a little copper wire, but no, even better.
Mm-hmm. I say, testing, hello, furry friend across the table, hello.
You see a momentary, like she grips the table, for a second.
Mm-hmm.
She's pretty stealthy about it. And, then her eyes flick to you ever so briefly before, she also looks back at the group. And you hear her voice in your head as she says, "This is an interesting ability."
So can I roll deception if I noticed her look at me? To look at her and be like, what are you?
Sure. You want to try to, like, give her a bonus to not get caught?
Yes. So,
Maybe she's just checking you out. Maybe she's into furry boys.
I mean, maybe she is, but this seems like it's a little frantic thing knowing what's going on.
She's also, like, less than half your height.
Yeah, that's hot. So
we're learning new things about Ian today.
No, it's Taabi. Taabi likes the shorter ones, and Ariana was not in that world, so thank God. Minors, no, thank you. Normal boundaries for characters in fantasy worlds, please, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm looking at all those weirdos out there.
Yeah, come on, weirdos. I see you.
Yeah, all the weirdos in chat.
We see you.
Hold on, I want to make a joke real quick. Hold on. Hey, I'm not a weirdo because I'm in chat. Huh? Get it? So I'll roll deception real quick to try to go off like why are you looking at me? We're not having a conversation.
Okay.
But as I'm saying it, of course, I'm saying like, yep, I acknowledge your look. I'm just trying to play along to it. Deception is not my strongest charisma roll, so that is a 19.
Okay.
All right. So, hi. Formal introductions. My name is Molten Scoria. You can call me Taabi. That is what most people know me by. And as you can see, I'm speaking to you in this nonchalant manner to not draw attention to us. You seem like you are in a bit of a tough situation, and as you can see, we are also. And I think that all the commanders on the line there, those generals that you marched with, are also in danger. And I don't want my friends' friends to suffer at the hands of a dictator. And I look over at Ondrea like I'm like following any conversation to say that.
Right. She says, "I don't know why she suspects us. She called some of us away. Let's find out who is dead, shall we?"
No.
So this is going to be, the first roll is going to be, did your dad get there to warn them? Like, did someone warn them? So if they get a higher roll first, they are alive. Whew, so far, 2 out of 2? 2 out of 2? Oh, you got a daddy.
Malik.
You're right, it is Malik. So she will reveal to you that when they were called away, they were all called into a room together, and a few of them were all interrogated basically by Ondrea. And to make a sign of force and show, they killed Malik in front of her, and obviously the others. She does note that while everybody showed up when summoned, except for Nikolas, who is still missing. Like, he never went. So, she's not
Nikolas
sure.
knows how to stay alive. That's
Nikolas is a cockroach.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So Karis and Gideon are both being held and still being interrogated, and she has been brought here specifically as a tactic to intimidate you. And the last thing she says when she gives you the information is that she has worked with Ondrea long enough that there's no way any of you are leaving this table alive if she has anything to say about it.
Oh, that's good to know. Good to know. Well, I'll let you in on a little scoop. What does Barlyre fully look like, by the way? Because I was gonna say that horny boy over there, not in that way. Don't word it that way. Thank you. And I was gonna describe him.
Sure.
So.
Brillia, you can describe him. The way that he looks a little different from the last time you saw him is he's got a few scars. The most serious one is right under his neck that looks like someone tried to slit his throat, but it stops right before kind of where the killing hit would be. So he's got this big, deadly one that looks real bad. But what does he look like apart from that?
Right now he's about average height. Man, his horns actually are the curled ram's horns, unlike Brillia's little short little goat stubs. He has the darker pink skin, but his hair is almost I want to say a more silvery color, which seems to be growing from him, from his head, and his demeanor is completely changed, so I can't describe him based on that. So, he's a weird boy.
He also has Vecna's eye was a gift.
Yeah,
to him.
he has Vecna's
So he has Ariana's old eyeball.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I say to Sarita that so that pink that pinkie pie over there, not the one on my side, the one on your side, the horny boy, not the horny boy. You know how I mean it.
Bless you, Taabi.
I got to keep situations light. I don't know.
She's like, we're all gonna die, and you're like, well, let's make some jokes first.
And there's no guarantee that she'll. I will say, if she's been so adamant in killing Verity,
who isn't these days?
Especially Verity. Oh, Verity's better, but no, there's ways around it, and I think that we can mutually benefit from working with each other currently. I don't want you to perish, and I don't want anyone more of our I don't want to say mutual friends. I don't know them personally, but I don't want to further risk the lives today of as many people are already at risk because of the impending battle. I look at I lean back a little bit and just look at the distance and the line of troops, mm-hmm. and just sigh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's have you roll some kind of check to make her convinced it's worth trying to fight beside you rather than just trying to book it when things go bad.
I was gonna say I want to roll performance as if I'm this confident person that I'm so confident we won't get away, because that's usually a performance I do anyways, but I don't roll for it because I just go with it. As Taabi, I should say.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It's probably a better persuasion roll.
Sure.
But okay, I'll roll persuasion.
Yeah.
Okay. 23.
Yeah. She's not overly convinced that she can get away. So she's probably right. There's a whole army behind her. Okay. So well done, guys. You all managed to turn the tables a little bit in your favor. Taabi, are you going to communicate Sarita's concern that, basically once this conversation is over, they're going to shoot you guys in the back of the head?
I can already kind of guess that the other two would understand that maybe the situation anyways, that they're going to want us dead before anything else. Considering that's Vecna's goal to begin with, to have us dead out of the way. I'm gonna keep that in until it looks like conversations are dying down.
Yeah, definitely. So,
I don't want to have a shock value.
Yeah, so you continue your conversations. Both Barlyre and Ondrea seem like they're getting a little frustrated with the two of you. So good job. And Ondrea looks at her glass of wine and picks it up, and downs it in one drink. And she says, "Perhaps we'll pause things for today, shall we? Where is your emperor, by the way? Shouldn't he be here?"
He wasn't feeling well. He's always suffered with migraines, so...
I'm sorry his headache has kept him from leadership.
Can I laugh at
no,
that?
migraines are much worse than headaches. They're not the same thing.
Roll to convince Ondrea she's being a bitch. No, I'm kidding. You can't. She thinks she's right.
And she knows.
She's sexy and she knows it.
To know not to come out here not fully prepared and in good health.
Perhaps you should welcome us to the castle then. We might have a more wholesome conversation there.
If it is to continue speaking about sending your army, my army, back, then yeah, you're more than welcome to come for dinner.
Lovely. She stands up from the table, pushes up, and Barlyre and Sarita. Sorry, for a second I couldn't remember which one she was. Both stand up as well. And she says, "Please, lead the way."
Okay.
Okay, you turn.
At this point I say, just watch your back. They're gonna try to kill you.
I mean, we can't all turn at once.
She starts walking around the side of the table. She fully looks like she's just gonna follow you.
Then I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait for Verity since she's the royal one.
Okay.
I'm gonna say to Sarita.
I'm gonna try and keep an eye,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say to Sarita, so the three of us and Sarita can hear it. Do you have our back if the swords get drawn on us?
Keep being a halfling for yes. She says yes. She's gonna do her best.
I trust you with my life, and I'll defend you with it as well.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna give you guys because you are on guard, but you did turn your backs.
We have to. It would look worse diplomatically if we didn't.
Fairness, I would say it probably would just be me first. I think everybody else might be watching. I definitely did.
That's what I was saying, that I'm going to follow.
So Ondrea's gonna walk slightly behind Verity, and then I imagine Brillia is behind her.
Does Brillia know Dimension Door?
What a great question.
I
All right, so I'm gonna say I'm gonna say in our heads to the four of us. I Dimension Door arson out the way, and you get Verity. So I keep eye on everything going on because I don't trust what's happening here.
Okay. So then, yes, I am behind on Drea, but with ready to grab Verity and cast Dimension Door if needed.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm
Or
holding that
counter
action.
spell if there's an area effect. Oh, should I do counter spell? Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Counter spell or Dimension Door?
The great struggle of a warlock.
You're just.
Or,
making me think.
fan favorite, Wall of Light.
Or what?
Take a hit, it'll be fine.
If I have a broken piece of leather on my bag, can I try to cast mending on it? See if it works.
Oh, you want to find out if it's an anti-magic field?
Yeah.
Oh, that's clever. Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. You find a little spot that's like screwed up, and it goes off fine.
Okay.
I'll hold Dimension Door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, decisions.
Why wouldn't we
So
dimension door her into like
Because I need to go with her.
Consent. You can
Because
only
I'm
do. You can only move
Consenting
someone.
creatures.
Yes.
So I can take you if you allow me to, and also that means I would
No.
have to go with her.
what's the point of that? Why are you going to dimension
500 feet away,
So that she can't stab you in the ass.
or use any magic
stab me
spell.
once until we all stab her? It seems like
That's-
a shitty course of action is all I'm saying.
Well, we're not.
I'm not
if
saying
she
she's
makes
not
the
gonna
first
do it.
move, then we can at least get us away. Right now, none of us are preparing like aggressive spells. We're preparing runaway spells.
Okay, fine, but this is still going to be at this point Ondrea and Barlyre against Raph, Arsene, me, you, Taabi, Sarita.
Agreed.
And they also have
Agreed.
their
We
army.
have the advantage.
We do, except you're also the one that she needs to get out of the way first for all your claims to go to shit.
Yeah.
So you're the most important piece here.
Yeah, if you die,
We're all screwed. Everything goes to shit.
Fair.
turns out you can't die, Verity. Sorry.
And we know if Papa Tabo, if he's back from
Yeah, he
surveying.
counts.
You want to know if you feel nauseous again?
Yeah, might as well.
Daddy nausea? I'll let you roll another save. Let's see if today you handle your dad's presence better.
It was Arcana, right? An Arcana roll.
Yeah.
I love seeing a symbol pop up on a die instead of a number.
Hey!
So that's a 21.
Oh, good. Although I did see some new dice that also had a symbol on the one. I think it was a bunny dice. I think it was a bunny on the 20 and like a carrot on the one, so it looked like a little one.
Oh, I'd see
That's
that.
pretty
Was
cute.
cute.
That's pretty
It
cute.
was cute. Anyways. Okay. So, yeah. I'm gonna say you can feel your father's presence.
Would I be able to speak to him with my mind stuff still?
Yeah, why not? I have no
Okay.
reason to keep you from it.
All right. I'm gonna ask him. So did you get to warn the two that were over there?
Oh, yes. Sorry, for a second. I thought you said a warm D2.
Did you get a warm D2?
Did you
for
get
the
a
two over
warm
there?
D2 over there?
I've been holding this coin for months.
Like, what the heck did you warn those two? Is the thing. For a second, he seemed surprised that you know there were only two. And then, yes, he did, but it was... They were still being held. They're alive, but...
Do you know where they are?
Yes, he knows exactly where they are.
Are they? And I look over at any specific part on the line over there. Are they over there? And the they're being held somewhere.
Just
correct?
roll me a random D20.
Okay.
Tell me what you get.
Hold on. I'm gonna have to fix my
Another?
camera after.
We
But when
believe
you
you.
get that delicious symbol on top of the die there.
Oh, no, I was trying to get you to match a symbol, though, so 20 is not what you wanted.
Oh well.
So,
happens.
I tried to mix it up. Make dice right
Yeah.
now. You get the gist, but you would need him to guide you. Like, he doesn't give you enough information that you could get there on your own.
All right then. So but they are being held in the same spot.
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah. They're being
Are they-
held in one of the camp tents. It's one of the bigger ones, and you can see there's at least 5 of them that you can see just from where you are with a quick glance.
I'm gonna try to bullshit this from you. I'm apologizing in advance. So if they're numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, give me a number.
You're not entirely convinced he remembers left and right because your dad was always bad at that. Like, he never did the thing. So you're like, did he remember this time? And TikTok, right?
He was a good handyman, but not a good
He wasn't
left or right person.
He was one of those people who really needed to, like, measure twice, cut once.
Ugh.
Like, that was his life. Like, if he didn't measure 6 times.
Yep. I mean, that's why all the stuff was as good as it was. But I mean, hey.
Yeah. He's not a man who thrives in crisis, shall we say? He's a man who thrives in plan.
That makes 2 of us. So, like father, like son. Okay, that's just good to know that they're in the same tent back there for now, though. Okay, I got nothing else.
Okay. So, you start to go away. What have people prepared? So Taabi's talked to Dad, tried to get some information. Brillia has prepared a dimension door to try to pull Verity away if someone attacks her. Okay. And Verity, you're just being a badass.
Uncanny dodge if she hits me.
Okay. Smart. You're like, I don't need to prep. I'm a fucking rogue.
Rogue. But I also do have... Do you ever get to a point where you have so many characters, you're like, I don't know what this person has anymore?
Yes.
I was like, do I have... I don't know.
Look up
The worst
spells
is when you
list.
play 2 characters of the same class.
Yeah,
That's the worst. And you're like, oh, I don't.
No, it's not this one. Never mind. I'm wrong.
I don't know how many times I've, as a monk, accidentally done the wrong number of attacks, one way or the other.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
I would like... Taabi.
Yep.
Please roll me a perception roll with advantage.
Oh, sweet.
Is it another picture?
No, it's not, but it's close. It is absolutely close. That makes it a good 27 on the die.
Okay.
On the die, so I have to add my... Yeah, 27.
Since you are at the back and you are watching all of this go down, you're just looking for danger, right? You're like, what's up, danger? And you see Barlyre and Ondrea share a look for a moment. And then you see him move towards Brillia and touch her shoulder. What are you going to do?
And he touches her shoulder?
Yep.
I'm gonna...
Cut his hand off. Cut it off!
Yeah, no, I'm absolutely gonna swing at his hand.
You're going to chop up Brillia's brother's hand in front of her? Just going to
Yes.
hang limply from her shirt.
He can live without a hand.
I mean, he's one of
hands
Vecna's
off, buddy.
followers.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make him a lot more like Vecna. Those parts come right off.
Just make him closer to Vecna.
I'm gonna also put Bardic Inspiration on that, put Bardic Inspiration on that. What's 17 plus 8? I can't numbers. Oh my god.
26.
25? 17 plus 8?
Yeah.
25.
25.
Yeah. On that 25. So I'm guessing I hit.
Yes. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to
sorry,
make
he's a
sure.
fucking wizard. Yeah, you hit.
Oh, he is okay. I didn't know if he was
Must cast shield, but
yeah.
Well, he's actually multi-class, but effectively.
That jerk. Okay.
Technically,
So-
I'm letting you guys are gonna be so mad at me. I'm allowing your enemies to be Gestalt classes. And if anyone's played with Gestalt rules, but it's basically that you get to level them 2 classes at once and take the best from either one. So if one of your classes has like a higher hit dice, you take that, and if one of your classes has a spell you want, you can take that. So he's very strong.
yeah.
but he is still a little wimpy.
Yeah.
He didn't pick like cleric and wizard or something, right? He didn't buff himself up.
So I'm going to swing at his hand, and hopefully the force of the attack on him knocks him back that amount of space from the D10 roll. So that's a total of he's moving back 10 feet.
Okay.
14, 20 damage to him, 20 slashing, and then he moves back 10 feet from.
He moves. So does he move away from you? Like what direction?
I believe he moves away. So it's as long as it's if I'm swiping, it's any way back. It could be side
So would
that
he
way.
push us back if he's behind me?
So I'm imagining like Brillia's here, and he's like walking up sort of behind her.
Let's
and
consider it
Taabi's
like a charge.
interjecting. So is she going kind of sideways almost?
Yeah, like I swing at his arm as his hand is going forward, and so I hit there, and I'm guessing he does this and like shudders and takes the hit, and then gets pushed back that way. And
take a hand off, right?
Okay, okay. This is not what I expected, and let's see if
at
this
that
happens
point,
the way I imagine it does.
At that point, I yell at the top of my lungs, "We are not in a contacting type familiar scenario. Hands off your fucking sister."
Like, I'll cut your goddamn arm off if you touch your sister again.
You want to be like Vecna so bad, I'll make it so your hands come off too.
Jeez, Taabi, calm down. Calm down. Holy God. Okay,
Boss is in the background, like, cheering on Taabi.
Yeah. Okay, so this is gonna happen very differently than I had imagined it happening. So Taabi slams down on Bartlyre's arm as it goes to connect with Brillia and throws him in a direction. He manages to hold on to the concentration of the spell that he was going to do. So when he slams into Verity, the two of them blink out of time.
Just let me go!
Verity and Barlyre are gone. Ondrea, who was just tightening her grip on her war axe, turns and looks at the two of you with hatred in her eyes.
That didn't work out. Where are the tanky two?
Just chuck Verity through a portal. He's just like, don't lose the spell! He only has so many at this level.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
Well.
Okay. Ondrea looks at the two of you and says, and then screams out, "They've kidnapped the princess! March on!"
What the fuck?
And she stands against you as if, as if this is more proof of her rightness. Nobody, everyone's at a distance here, right? So all they see is that two of the party is gone. And the people who are watching don't have a really clear vision of exactly what went down. But you do hear horns begin to blow. She is, standing there, magical war axe ready, and she is facing the two of you.
I have my sword out like I'm long swording it, and then I go,
Oops.
Should we roll initiative? I don't know.
Are you gonna fight her, or are you gonna cheese it?
So how far away is the army, to be exact? They're like a good
They're a while away. They're
Yeah.
I think we said about an hour's walk. So if they're running at you, it'd still take a while.
Okay.
Okay.
She does have some more guards that are closer than that.
Yeah.
It depends on how fast you think you could kill her. If you do think you can kill her.
I mean, someone who wields a war axe I don't trust. So I mean,
A magical war axe. It's shimmery.
Yeah.
It's blue and purple and white.
I could take that.
Your ex-girlfriend would really love that axe.
Yeah.
That's
I love
my
the idea that
inheritance, bitches. My axe.
You don't use axes.
Stop stealing
Enjoy
from the
your
crown,
new possession. I
Taabi.
got a cool axe.
My children might.
That's true. That's true.
Okay,
Generation
let's
to
be honest.
generation.
If your children use any weapon, it'll be one of the million rapiers they grew up having to play with.
Let's be honest here.
It is a very, very cool weapon.
Are her wings out?
Yes.
What if she doesn't have wings?
Do it.
What a great
Do it.
question.
You can have the axe. Do it. You can have all the axes in the kingdom. Do it. Do it. And all the axes are yours.
So at this point,
I mean, you already chopped off Bartlyre's hand to convince him to stop. You didn't.
Wait, is it off?
No, it's not off. He took some
not
damage,
off.
but he's...
Damn it.
You
I was
did.
hoping to get severing damage.
Chop off the wings, Taabi suggests in
Oh.
Brillia's head.
Oh my god.
So, can we play
So
this out?
neither of us can rule.
Can we play this out in a... Wait, you still have wings, though. You were
Yeah.
gifted wings back.
You were gifted wings by the gods. Take them.
They're like spectral. They don't count. They won't count. Doesn't count.
They
They'll
should
work.
count. Brillia's and Taabi are very convincing.
Politics can make that work, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna look at Brillia, and I'm just gonna wink, and I'm gonna appear directly behind Ondrea, and I'm gonna arms over the back of her wings.
Okay, let's do initiative. Let's see if you can do this
absolutely,
first.
absolutely.
Scared shitless
I think
right
the
now.
wink
You
might give
should
away
be scared
initiative.
shitless. Alright.
I love it.
So, Sarita did not roll well at all. She rolled okay.
My dice.
I have a +6.
My dice. Laura are being so kind to me.
I'm glad.
You should be
I'm
nice to
glad
somebody,
they're.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got an
To
18.
me.
18.
I got a dirty 20 initiative.
Oh, Brillia. Alright, you guys will both go before her.
Oh,
And Ondrea. Alright. Taabi, you dimension door behind her, get her wings in like a...
like I'm gonna try to like the wings. If I'm gonna try to appear like maybe like back of her is like maybe less than a foot away from me, and I'm gonna scoop her wings up underneath and like try to like tighten them and grapple.
Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Okay.
All right. Strength.
They are really, really big. So I'm...
I am too.
You had to roll a disadvantage. They're big.
Okay. Okay.
Big
Okay.
seagull wings.
No, I'm just looking at my spell list.
Okay. So that's not that bad. Am I rolling athletics or just straight up strength?
Let's do athletics. Give you a little bit of a bonus.
All right. It's a 15. It's only a 15.
Not enough.
Mm-hmm.
She feels you coming for her wings, and she like flaps them, and you like slide back in the dirt like 5 feet.
I heard that touching wings was a good thing. Is that wrong?
You're just like, it's a sex thing, I swear.
I was only going to.
Our son's like, not now, man, not now.
Our son just saw Verity disappear.
Our son's just like, where the fuck is she? Like he's just freaking out. No, actually, probably what's happening is one of the few guards that you guys have around are probably forcing him away, right? Because they're like, nope, Prince, gotta go. You gotta put babies in someone. Make peace. Make
Alright,
babies for peace.
I think that's the extent of what I can do on my turn.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Brillia should have gone first. Brillia, go now.
She held her action, I guess.
Okay, so
course.
Tabby's
It's fine.
pushed back 10 feet.
Just 5.
5 feet.
She just kind of like knocks him in the dirt. Not into the dirt, but along the dirt.
I'm gonna just cast... Brillia doesn't know this. I can't meta, okay? Okay. I am going to be casting... I guess it's gonna be Flame Strike.
Okay?
He's 10 feet... Wait, 5 feet back?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, never mind.
Do
You don't
it.
want to torch
Burn
Taabi.
him. Burn him.
I'm not torching Taabi.
I threw a fireball at my partner in one game. Like my character's partner.
Let's just... You know what? If I can blind her, that would be very helpful. So we're actually going to cast Wall of Light. And I'm going to set it, like if her wings are extended, I'm going to try to dissect that area.
Man, you guys are all about wing damage today.
Well, if she's going to claim that if Verity can't rule because of her damn wings, We're gonna even it out.
Makes two.
All right.
That makes two.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
You're gonna try to slice.
So I need her to make this is technically I need her to make a con save.
Ooh, con A.
A corn save.
That'll be a 20.
Okay, she succeeds. So she's not blinded, but she will be taking damage.
That's good.
I have to get all the d8s now. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's what we're here for.
Oh, the d8s. Oh, I should have gotten out more d8s. I was kind of hoping we wouldn't get into combat.
Well, apparently that wasn't what today was meant to be.
Apparently not. Oh no.
You could have gone with your brother somewhere on a mystical quest.
I couldn't. I could have.
But the
I
unlikely
have a
pairing.
feeling I know what he would be doing. I have a weird evil plan. But, okay, where are the... Sorry, d8s. How come when you need a specific dice, you can't find it?
I believe it's fate.
Well, it's a good system. All right. Let's see if you can chop them wings.
18, 32. Sorry, 18, and that's already halved.
Okay.
And that will be radiant.
18.
And
radiant
if
damage.
remember, this is a 60-foot wall, so any of her guards are in it as well. If not, we'll take it.
It's your classic move in the way that
Yeah, the
Verity
classic
has.
move.
Verity has fire. You have wall of light, and Taabi has belly
Doesn't matter
pads?
have they're resistant to radiant damage. Okay.
I know, but that's Brillia's.
That's all you got?
That's your jam.
I'm a celestial
it's-
warlock.
it's
All I got
Taylor's
is radiant
stupid
damage.
fault. All right. How far away are you from her?
Probably
We were
what, like
stating
15? 10, 15 feet, I think, right?
10 if we were going by in
Okay.
line. Like
So she
you were
can't.
describing.
If you're not within 5 feet of her, then she can't do that one thing. So she is going to pivot and turn towards Taabi behind her, and she is going to swing her war axe at you. Okay, I'm gonna guess a 24 hits.
Some would say.
Some would say. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah, some would say.
Okay. You're going down. I'm yelling timber. Ooh, at least she rolled badly on that. Oh, well on that one though. Oh, I hate math. So that is, oh good, that actually worked out pretty well. That's actually not terrible math. You will take 57 damage.
Okay.
It is also radiant damage.
Okay. That's not bad. All right. Cool.
And then, which will you should use this on? Okay. Does anyone remember offhand what save hold person is?
Hold person, I can look up the spell very quickly.
Yeah, I forgot to write down. I have the number, but not what save it is.
Wisdom.
It's a wisdom. Oh.
There you go. Brillia, please make me a wisdom save.
Is this against a spell
Yes,
or something else?
it is against the spell hold person.
You just said that. I'm nervous.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You should be nervous.
That'll be a 19.
19. All right. You managed to save. Good job. She's not as good of a spellcaster as she is other things. Sarita is next. Sarita is going to... Let's see. She is a strategist. So she is going to... Okay.
Wait, was it the end of Ondrea's turn?
Yes.
Oh, damage for a wall?
Yep, she didn't move. I need another
point.
con save.
Should have had her move. Oh well.
Corn save.
17.
She just made it.
18 again though?
It takes half damage.
Okay. Oh, you roll again.
Yeah, I had to roll a separate
Cut.
every time. Ooh, okay.
She's smarter than me.
Okay, so this time it's only 10 radiant damage, and that's already halved.
Lovely. All right.
Oh, wait, no, 14. I have another bonus. Sorry, I'm sorry. I have a bonus thing.
God damn it. Okay, and then we're gonna go to Sarita, who sees what you guys are doing, and she is lunging for Ondrea. And oh, she fucking does it. That little slimy bitch. She looks around for a second, finds an outcropping of a rock. She runs up it. She does a badass little like acrobatic flip, and as she flies by Ondrea, she rips a chain off of her neck and lands.
Ooh. Ooh, always with those items. The chain's coming off.
You gotta break them chains. So something happened. Ondrea lost an item. Mm-hmm. So that's her contribution. Let's pause our battle and see where Verity ended up, shall we?
Yes.
And we'll come back at the beginning of the turn order. Verity, you feel sick to your stomach and you land on your hands and your knees in a very, very familiar place. Well, actually not familiar for you, because the only person who was here was your good friend, Daddy McNecromancy.
Ariana.
You are in the area that she was in right before she died. So there's this very strange chasm that looks to be filled with parts of human bodies. So there's like webbing made out of human skin that like hangs over some of the entryways, and like paper thin skin. There's trees that look like they're made out of bones. There's a stream burbling by you that looks lovely, except that it's clearly blood. It smells like... This is gross. It smells like somebody just got disemboweled. It's not a nice place. And yeah, you land on the ground, and Barlyre is also there, has like kind of sprawled out next to you. He takes a big gasping breath and looks at you, and then he scrambles away from you.
Do I have enough time to get up, pull out my rapier, and kick him?
Yeah. That sounds like a great turn.
Yeah.
So you want to do an unarmed strike on him as he's crawling away?
Right in the face.
Okay.
Right in the face.
All right. Do it up.
Okay.
Roll for it. Give me that roll. Nobody unarmed strikes anymore.
No, I know, right?
What happened to the good old days?
What is that? Kick, headbutt.
I was doing a fight the other day, though, and I forgot that I had a cantrip spell that worked over distance, and I definitely just threw a dagger at someone to kill them, and I was like, why did I do that? Or maybe I did punch them. No, I did punch them because it was unarmed.
14?
I was like, huh. 14 to hit? No. He manages, I guess that's how he stumbles out of the way. He's like, ah! He gets away from you and he says, you aren't supposed to be here.
Well, I am, so take me back.
Fuck.
Can I try and stab him a little bit?
Stop it. He's gonna throw up a mage armor. Or no, a shield. He's gonna throw a shield. Stop it.
Stop what?
I was trying to have a conversation with my sister, alright? It's not my fault you showed up.
You are supporting my biggest enemy.
She's your aunt, okay? Family's hard. Get over it.
That is not the same thing, and you know it.
Yes, it is.
You were starting a war.
There was a war happening already. Why is everyone talking about starting a war? They've been at war for like 15 years.
It wasn't a real war.
Oh, because you were asleep?
I was not asleep. I was floating.
Oh,
Not
well,
the same
I'm sorry
thing.
to interrupt your floating. Come on, this way. And he starts leading you off.
I'm not going to let go of my rapier though.
Fine. He's just guiding you along through this very, very creepy area. Give me a con save. I want to see how well you handle this disgusting place. Ariana was like, "Oh, cool," but I feel like you're not.
17.
Okay. You manage it pretty well. It's gross as hell.
I've seen some shit.
You've seen some shit though.
I've seen some shit.
Who do you see first? Let's say that's... Yeah. Huh. The first thing you see that is of note to you as you go around a corner is a body. It is hanging from a wall, and it's pretty much all bones now. Would you like to investigate the body?
Yes.
Okay.
What's the investigation?
Mm-hmm.
16.
Cool. This body belongs to a halfling. It was probably female, and as you look more closely at it, you notice a dirty hat in the ground by its feet.
Help me take her down.
What? He's walking ahead.
Help me take her down. I'm bringing her back. Just...
You're bringing back her... You know, you could bring her back with necromancy and she would be back, right?
Look, one thing at a time. Great. I just need to get her down and out of here.
Fine.
Thank you. Faster.
He comes over and helps you unmanacle it. And it looks like it was here on display. Like, there's no sense of, like, I'm keeping this here to, like, restrain it. It's more, like, on display. And, yeah. And as you do so, it starts to crumble into just loose bones. But you manage to gather them together in a nice little penny sack.
Yep. And the hat.
And the hat.
You want the hat.
Okay, the hat goes on top of all the bones.
Yep.
You have a flashback to Penny collecting skulls for a minute and gets a little teary.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. He says...
Not the time for it.
Are you ready to keep
going?
going?
Know how many other of my friends' bodies are down here?
Just one, I think.
Just this one?
No, one more.
I want them too. Go, get them.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Faster! Come on.
God, you're a bitch. He says under his breath as he guides you on. You find yourself in a small area opening, and you can see that the area is just, like, littered with magical detritus. Like, there's things tucked into the ground and sigils. There's, like, a desk with books out. Like, it doesn't look like... It must not rain here, because all of it's open air. It's just full of magic shit. And you see in a dog cage, or just cage similar to something you would keep a dog in, to one side is a very, very mangled looking tiefling.
Dead, I assume.
It's Koss.
Alive
it takes
or dead?
You alive. It takes you a little while to be entirely sure that A, it's Chaos, and B, that she's alive, but...
Well, let her out.
Open the cage, it's not that fucking...
I'm carrying Penny. You go.
Wow, I really wish my sister was here. Never thought I'd say that.
Boo fucking who. Let's go.
He goes over to the cage and he opens it. He's like, come on, wake up. Come on. Oh my god. Yeah, he can't wake her up. He's trying to, like, nudge her awake and stuff with his, like, foot. He's like, hey, hey, hey. He, like, pokes her a couple times.
Do you not have any healing? No, just stealing magic? Is that all you do? Do you have a health potion?
Stealing magic?
I didn't come willingly. You stole me. That's kidnapping.
I stole Brillia. You got me away.
That's funny. I'm here and she's not. So, can you...
Yeah, well, you can blame your freaking cat friend, can't you? This was gonna be so great. She's gonna be like, oh, Barlyre, thank you so much for saving the love of my life. Oh my god. I love you again, and let's be friends. And now I'm here stuck with you.
Are you mad? You think that's what's going to happen?
Yes, I'm quite mad, thank you.
As long as you know, just pointing it out. Right. Do you have any healing magic?
No, I don't have any healing.
Herbs
do you?
Or a healing potion?
Do you?
Rapier. I stab things. It's not what I do.
Okay. Haven't you been on an adventure for the last, like, 15 years? You don't have any health potions on you.
I don't carry things.
Brilliant's right. You have cookies.
Oh, I have cookies. I do have cookies. I actually have it written down right here. I have 4 cookies.
You have cookies. Brilliant's just like, cookies.
You're right.
So after arguing with Barlyre for 4 minutes, you remember that you have cookies for healing.
Yeah. Cookies. I forgot. I have cookies. Never mind. We don't need you. Okay. I'll put Penny down gently. Put the penny sack down gently. And I'll go over to the cage and I'll break off like a piece of the cookie and I'll try and like put it in her mouth and then
you're like nom, 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 nom. As she begins to chew, you hear her call out for Brillia.
Okay, I'm gonna just keep feeding her pieces of cookie.
Okay. We'll pause on the cookie feeding scene and go back to the de-winging scene. Boneless bites, right? Brillia, as your name is called, you do something.
I do something first. Taabi, my friend, let's heal you up a little bit.
Yeah, ow!
How's Taabi doing?
Taabi
that was more than half your health, right?
Yeah, it was more than half.
Yeah, let's see.
A little bit.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
I get to heal now. So many D6s.
Barlyre's just like, if Brillia was here, she'd have healing. I bet she baked these cookies for you, too.
The cookies?
She baked the cookies, too?
Oh, you know she did. Oh my god, these cookies are so good. Almost as if they could have been better than my cookies. But I mean, they generally are better than my cookies because I don't make magic cookies. What's the difference? That's not a big deal. I don't know how to make magic cookies.
You get 18 hit points back?
Ooh, I can take that for sure. Glad.
That wasn't a great roll, but we'll take it.
We'll take it.
Better than before.
And that's my bonus action. As an action,
as your action,
I am going to lose 10 feet from my wall of light and try to attack her with a beam of it.
Okay.
So does a 21 hit her?
AC?
Yep.
No.
Nope. Okay.
She's wearing full plate and gorgeous. She is like, yeah.
And nothing happens, my friends.
Nothing.
Well, heals.
That's true.
Heals happens, but
Tabsy.
I see the beam try to hit her and she dodges out of the way or bounces off of whatever armor she has and
it's really shiny armor.
I just go, ugh. dance, and she's dancing.
You fucking love your dancing spell now.
It's great. It's a level 6 spell for a reason.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So does she have any immunities to spells or anything like that?
How would you know that?
Oh, that's a good question. To charm.
She is an Eladrin. No, Eladrin? No, what are these called?
Asmar.
Asmar.
So-
You would know from Verity, probably. Verity, does Asmar have...
I don't think they do, but I'm checking just to make sure. So she's gonna be dancing.
She gonna dance. I love
She's
this spell.
she's in the dancing trend.
I mean, I hate it a little bit, but I also really like it.
Also, I don't think Asmar is in the base book, so it's not worth looking in here. IMO. Nah.
It's fine. We'll trust Laura today.
Play a few of them.
Yeah. And as I do that, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna say, dance. Take off your the red shoes and dance. Making a bad David Bowie joke, and gonna bardically inspire as a bonus action.
Okay.
Sarita, I'm gonna yeah, she'll get the inspiration for that since she's going this turn.
Mhm.
And
Okay.
I'm gonna take like 10 feet back out of the way.
Okay. You're like, not this time.
Yeah, don't hit me next time. That's rough. That hurts, buddy. And that will be my turn.
All right. Coolio. It's over to your good friend, the hero, Ondrea. Ondrea looks at Taabi, and because she's not a fucking idiot, she's just gonna keep attacking him until he goes down.
Can she get to me?
How far away are you?
I moved 10 feet away. Can she move?
Yeah. Oh, right, dancing. How
Can't
does she
leave
save
its
against
space.
that? So let me see. I'm just gonna read the spell out loud. Choose one creature that you can see within range. The target becomes a comic dance. Begins a comic dance in place, shuffling, tapping its feet and capering for the duration, which is up to a minute.
Okay.
Creatures that can't be charmed are immune to the spell. Dancing creatures must use all of its movement to dance without leaving its space and has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws and attack rolls. While the target is affected by the spell, other creatures have advantage on the attack rolls against it. As an action, the dancing creature can make a wisdom saving throw to regain control of itself. On a successful save, the spell ends.
Okay, so she has to choose to save.
Yes.
To try to save.
Mhm.
Okay. She glares at you. She's okay. She's pretty good at dancing. Like, she's got royal training, but she's not like that Death Knight.
It's in a Death Knight.
17.
I don't think that hits. Because I think with my my Iron Stone is the dexterity one. So that meets and beats.
All right. So that was her action.
Yeah.
She's going to trade the rest of her movement to get out of Brillia's literal line of fire. And she's just like looking at you, Taabi, like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Tap tap, and I slap my butt.
Okay. Sarita is next. She's gonna try doing this. Why not? Why not? She can do it. Fuck. She slips the amulet she stole over her neck, and she tries to cast some spell with it, and it does not seem to work. Sadly.
Damn.
Meanwhile, Verity, you've been feeding cookies to Koss, and then Koss blinks awake, and as soon as is conscious, goes like, and tries to like get away from you.
Remember me? Verity.
What's up?
Koss. Verity. You're right.
She
No, sorry, that's a stupid question.
she reaches out and tries to touch your face, like she wants to see if you're really there.
That's fine.
Okay. She like touches you, and she's like, over your lips, pick your nose. No, she's not that good at that. But you know what I mean. She's got bad dexterity right now.
Yeah.
She says, "This is a dream."
Oh. Nope. I mean, why would you be dreaming about me bringing you cookies? Seems a really weird thing to dream about. So, can you just finish eating these cookies? Because you really should go.
Go where?
Well, long story. We might have started a bit of a war. So, if we could get back, kill my aunt, and then hopefully make sure that, they don't start to march on Caraquette, that'd be great. So, I know that's just like a few things, but if you could just eat these cookies first, we could be on our way.
She takes another one, and as she chews it, she's like, she tears up. She says, Brillia made these.
Yep. Yes, she did. She's waiting for you. So we really ought to get back. Plus, her brother's so annoying, right?
He just the camera pans out, and he's just like,
Brillia's really nice. I mean, she must have got all the niceness because he's right. But yeah, so just if you could just finish eating these.
I feel weird.
Well, that's probably normal. Just be. We really should get back.
Okay.
Okay. Right.
She crawls out of the cage into her feet.
Good.
Brilliant, Taabi, you're just like horrified. Do you have something to share with the class?
I
don't want to give you any more ideas. No.
This was how we ended up with the skeleton army.
Yeah,
we talk too much. We talk entirely too much.
I'm just gonna mute myself now.
Taabi?
You just said coming out of my cage, and I just had to say doing just fine. So that's all.
Doing just fine. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Mwah.
Okay.
Delicious.
Can you stand? Can you walk?
Yeah, she's a little slow, but she can indeed do that. Okay. Brittler's like, you ready to go then?
Yes.
All right. There's a portal over here you can take. And he guides you into a small cave that's off to the side near all these. It's sort of through all the ruins. I feel like instinctively you guys might kind of skirt each of those. Just maybe don't walk through the center of them, but maybe you do. Maybe I should have asked.
No. I have
I feel like at level 12? What level are you guys?
Not today. 11.
11. I feel like at level 11 you guys don't just walk through magical sigils anymore.
Nope. And I have a light cantrip.
Okay.
I can see that.
He guides you onto the darkness. If you don't want to do any other checks.
I got Penny. Got a hat. I got Koss. I mean, that's more than what I came here with.
That's a good day. That's actually pretty successful. Not bad. All right. Brillia. We're back to you. Ondrea is no longer dancing. Yeah, you can probably not see her anymore because she's through, or maybe you can see through your wall of light. I don't know, but she's on the other side of your wall of light.
You can see through it.
There you go. So she's on the other side of it, and she's glaring at your good friend Molten Scoria.
She is, isn't she?
MS, what's up?
Okay then.
I just wave.
Even if
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
Even if I take Taabi away, she can still fly to us.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see me go through the silhouette of the lights, the wall of light. I'm just going. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, it doesn't
so Taabi, you get 10 points of healing.
Oh, okay.
Take that as you will. As my bonus action. And then I guess just gonna make another attack roll with my wall of light.
Do it.
We're just gonna do the thing.
Wall it up.
Ooh. Does a 23 hit?
AC?
Yep.
Yep.
Yay!
Smack her down.
Yay! Even though she has resistance, but that's okay.
Well, you know, she's an angel woman. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? When you fight angels, you're gonna get radiant resistance.
Okay.
If only you had a necromancer here.
Okay. If only.
I'm bringing her back.
She's in a bag.
Ooh.
Bag of penny. Through the portal.
She takes 22 damage and then half, so 11.
Alright.
Plus 4, so 15. All the maths.
Oh, man. Alright.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Storia.
I am actually going to use my movement.
Ooh.
I'm ignoring Taabi.
Good. Don't worry about me.
He's going down.
I just want to. She's 10 feet away from her, right? Or is he? Did she move closer to him again?
She didn't. She moved out of the way, so I would say maybe she's up and.
She's zeroing in on him. I'll say she's like 5 feet away. She's walking with murderous intent.
My goal basically is to grab her attention and go closer to her. So maybe she switches focus for a moment.
Throw yourself under the fire.
Yep. That's the goal. So I'm just gonna start heading my movement towards her. Yep.
Okay. Do you want to like get into the space between them?
Yep.
Aww, we got a little line. Cool. It is Ondrea's turn, and that was a bad idea. Because she's going to take a step to the side and hit you both with an attack.
Hold on. Is it her turn or is it my turn? Because isn't it?
Technically, it's Tabby's turn.
Did I do Taabi first again?
No, I didn't go yet.
You didn't go yet.
There you go.
We switched back to what was supposed to happen.
You're right. Pretend I didn't give you the out.
I slap my butt and do mwah at her and go invisible and sprint away. Or do I?
Or do you? Which way do you sprint?
I am going to sprint not towards the battlefield, but towards the other end. I'm guessing that the wall of light was put like so.
Don't go through the wall of light.
No. So let's say that like the army's here, we were lined up here, or like the guards or anything that are down there. So down here is the army. I'm here. Ondrea is here. I'm guessing was the wall of light down the field like that to like bisect where we are, in a way.
So
or...
is it horizontal? Is it parallel or perpendicular to the army?
Army down here. Army, got it. Army down here.
Decisions.
Well, I can.
Let's roll. Let's say.
I think we need to roll because me as a player doesn't know.
Parallel
Either way,
number. It is parallel with the army.
Okay. Yeah. So I think really
army, wall of light. Other army.
Either way, I just want to make sure I can actually do this before I actually do anything else. Let's see. I believe it as a bonus action. So I believe that the claw armor I got that has the telepathy that also has the invisibility. I believe it's a bonus action once per day. So I will then at that point use my action to dash and then double my movement. So I'll move 120 feet away.
Oh, all right. Cool. Taabi abandons Brillia. You chuck it over by our son, who's like, where is Verity, though?
Okay,
we can't leave without Verity. He's still arguing with someone.
So if the wall is 60 feet, can I pretty much go back to
the
where
wall is 40
was?
feet now?
Could I like triangulate around it and go to where Brillia was?
Sure.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Okay, I'll go around that. I'll go around that.
You guys just trade locations?
Yeah,
that's cool with me.
Yeah. You have probably leftover movement because the wall is shorter now, so.
That's true.
Oh yeah,
that's
probably.
True.
So if I could have done that in 60 feet, I'd still have an action.
No, you couldn't have. You still needed 80 feet.
Yeah.
But close.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. All right. Ondrea sees Brillia, sees Taabi disappear, and luckily enough, Taabi was not in melee, so he does not get an opportunity attack, and instead is going to slash Brillia with a mighty attack. 23 to hit.
That hits.
And 21 to hit.
That also just hits. And what type of damage is this?
Radiant.
I have resistance.
Bingo.
Yep.
Bingo bongo.
Okay. You will take, so that's halved, 34 damage
Okay.
as she slices into you twice, and she's like, a fellow Radianter.
Radiant.
Okay, you said 34, you said?
Yep.
Oh, that does barely nothing to me long term because I had temporary hit points too. Okay.
And now the battlefield will grow a bit more chaotic because Ondrea's guards are going to shoot arrows at you guys.
Okay.
That one misses. 17 AC, Brillia?
My AC is 21.
Okay, so that one hits. Only one of them hits you. What's your AC, Taabi?
Does it hit while I'm invisible?
Oh, that's true. They don't really know where they're aiming. No, none of them would hit. Brillia! You will also take 14 fire damage as an arrow slashes you with max damage. It pierces wherever
half
you like.
because I'm a tiefling.
Okay.
Okay.
You're a jerk. You know that? You're a real jerk. You're like, Radiance, who cares? Fire, who cares?
If I was any other race, I would have probably 3 resistances instead of this. Technically, I have double dipped in fire.
Sarita's trying to be useful, but it is not working well for her. She is. You still have your communication open, Taabi?
Yes.
She's like, we should run. We should leave what we can.
I agree, but... Oh. Do you have anything that can stop these guards from the arrows?
She looks at the amulet and she says, think maybe.
Cool. She has my bardic inspiration still, by the way.
Okay. Oh, she does?
Yeah.
Sarita does? Well,
Yep.
well. Let's see if it was enough to help her do her thing. Nope.
Well,
Nope, she rolled a 2.
nope.
She's
tried.
This is the problem. She's a military strategist. She's not a fighter.
Yeah.
She doesn't do the dirty work.
She orders everyone.
She orders everyone around.
Although when the military strategist is telling you to get GTFO, you should GTFO.
So compared to where Brillia was, is Sarita within range of movement range to go over to where invisible I am if I give her a brief idea?
She is very close to you. She does not know it, but she's within 20 feet of you.
All right, I say I'm about 20 feet away, and I say like at your 3 o'clock or something like
She
that.
immediately understands exactly where you are perfectly. She basically almost looks you in the eye.
Oh,
It's really intimidating.
uh,
She's like, oh, I memorized exactly how tall you were and exactly how long your stride was. What else do people do?
you are something. All right, okay. So I saw you grab something off of the lady with the wings. I'm trying to think of a funny name and I can't think of one.
Oreo.
Oreo?
Oh man, does she have
right.
does she have a shitty middle name like Dry-Assed? We never gave her one, so we can say she has a dumb middle name that you make fun of.
I'll call her the pigeon then.
Yeah,
Pigeon.
that's good. That's good.
The pigeon.
It's the falcon and the pigeon.
It's a lesser bird to some discretion.
Just a garbage bird.
Don't talk about pigeons like that.
Laura actually
They're dumb.
I love pigeons.
They're
Doves are
very
beautiful. Pigeons are beautiful.
cute.
Love pigeons.
Yeah.
Laura literally wrote a story where she had pet pigeons, and they were a very, very meaningful part of the story. Was that the
Well,
pigeons
them.
liked her love interest.
3 fat pigeons. 3 really fat pigeons.
Yeah.
My sister raised a pigeon with someone she used to live with. He was very sick and like had no feathers, couldn't grow them. His coo was really gargly, but he lived I think a good 12 years, and he was like a happy flightless bird. And he was the
Aw,
grossest thing in the
buddy.
world. He was so cute.
Aw.
That's my pigeon story. Thank you very much.
Thank you for sharing pigeon stories with us.
Of course.
Okay,
yeah,
so Sarita looks you in the eyes, even though you're invisible, and you're like, ah!
If you want, I saw you take something off of Oreo, pigeon lady, bird wings. Is that something that I could have any use of?
Maybe?
Well, if you want, I can try it out.
You're like, do I have better saves? Could I do this better than her?
I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
So that's it. That's all.
That's what you do.
Yep.
That's who you be.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I will pull it up and share details with you. Meanwhile, Verity, you are walking deeper into the darkness. Thankfully, you have light. But the walls are real creepy. It's like somebody clawed this hole open. Like, rawr. Yep.
This is homely.
It's not my favorite place. Admits, Barlyre.
Imagine why. Smelly too, isn't it? You know, there's a real
You know,
waft to the place.
I didn't design it, so yeah, it's not really my fault. She okay? And you notice that Koss is falling behind a little bit.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back and like, but she's taller than me. Try and help her.
Yeah, she has to duck, so that's part of the problem. It's like she's trying to duck, and her horns are hitting the roof, and she's stumbling, and it's just very unpleasant altogether.
Is she eating all the cookies?
You gave her 2. Do you want to give her the rest?
Yeah.
All the cookies in the world.
Yeah.
And she does eat the cookies, although it seems like maybe the fact that they're Brillia's cookies help more than the actual healing effect. She still doesn't seem all that much better off, honestly.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
Fine. Yeah, I mean, this place is icky. So, yeah, we'll be out soon.
She says, how long since Brillia was here?
That's a weird sort of question. It was, it depends who you ask.
She specifically means, like, since she came here in the dream.
Yeah, was it
1 year?
1 year?
Brillia was too afraid to recontact it and then give Vecna a whiff of communication. So it's been a year. She's been waiting a whole year not knowing if it was a real dream or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not been great. So she's like,
It's
how
not
long?
been great.
How long since Brillia? And you're like, What a great question.
Yeah. God, it's hard to tell. I mean, so much has been happening. I mean, I got married, so that happened in between. I'm just trying to distract her, like as we keep
Congratulations.
walking. Thanks. Yeah. No, it was all really nice. But I mean, Lenore went off to go do some Raven Queen kind of stuff. Just kind of summoned, just left in the night because Lenore hasn't written to me not once, which I think is right, total dick move. So anyway, she wrote to Taabi, but not to me. I mean, we'll talk about that.
Did we lose Mel?
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
Oh.
No.
I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hang on. Oh. Doesn't want to use my camera anymore. That's a weird thing to happen in the middle of a stream.
Yeah.
Allow me to switch to my built-in camera, which is not as nice, but that will work fine.
And I don't think this changes up anything in the layout since I think you were the...
Yeah, it doesn't.
So I think you're good.
Assuming it works. Well, that's weird.
Oh, up
There we
there's
go.
Oh.
There
Yellow.
we go. There's me at a lower resolution.
Hooray!
Hello there.
It's the same resolution I'm in, so it's fine.
I have to like move my camera at a weird angle to make it fit though, because this one's built into my computer.
Oof.
Oh well, these things happen. What was I saying before that happened?
I'm talking to Koss
Yep.
and trying to distract her.
Right, you're trying to
keep
distract Koss
walking.
from the question.
Yeah.
To really leave it here for you
And
when you're
just
saying anything.
get a move on through this tunnel. Yeah.
Okay, try to roll to distract her effectively.
Can I do... Is that persuasion?
Yeah, let's say so.
Okay. I like that. That'll do... 20.
Yeah, you, it doesn't seem like it's totally working that, like, you are distracting, her so much as this is just a lot to take in and she hasn't talked to anybody in, like, a year. So yeah, she's just kind of out of it.
I'm just gonna try and keep her moving along.
Okay. She turns to you and she's like, do you have anything to drink? I'm so thirsty.
I don't.
I don't carry my own things.
I don't carry my own things. Yeah. Brillia's brother. Do you have water? Anything to drink?
Do you remember my name?
Barney. Bromley.
No. If you can't remember my name.
Bonley.
Bonley? That's your best guess. I can see why people didn't want you in charge of a country.
Look, we've only really met once. I have a lot going on right now, and unfortunately, remembering your name wasn't at the top of them. I was too worried about my aunt trying to shove her war axe between my shoulder blades. So apologies that I was a little distracted by that.
You've been hanging out with my sister for years, all right? Come on, give it a break.
You think we talk about you?
He pulls out a flask and gives it to Koss and continues.
Did we have to argue for you to do that?
I was gonna do it anyways. I just wanted you to stop being a bitch.
Oh, well, right. How about try and stop killing my friends and, my country people and
friends.
And, ruining people trying to die. How about that? Then I'm sure we could get along. How about we just...
I tried to kill none of your friends. And I'm trying to stop people from dying. I mean, that could be why you're mad at me.
I'm sorry. I think that's not quite your choice.
How many people do you think want to die?
I mean,
not you. Obviously, this argument would make a lot more sense with literally anyone else in existence.
Well, if I don't mind dying, then surely there's other people out there that don't mind dying. Depends what people are dying for. It's not your business.
He mumbles something to himself and keeps walking.
It's because I'm right. You know it. No, I'm right.
Okay. You guys step onto this, or you step into a room with a portal. The portal is glowing in a lovely blue color. And he says, here you go. Go. Get going. Get out of my hair.
Well, you're just going to stay here?
Yeah, I'm going to stay here. It takes a lot of energy to get here. Of course I'm going to stay here for a while.
right. I don't think that's even such a bad idea. I mean, you have many bad ideas. This is probably not one of them. Just, think about what I said. All right? I'm sure we'll be seeing each other at some point, so...
Verity, he puts a hand on your arm and says, I promise I won't think about literally anything you've ever said. And he pushes you towards the portal.
Bye, bro.
Bye, Brahmi! Fuck you, man. And you and Koss teleport away. And indeed, back into the middle of some absolute fucking chaos. You see Brillia take a big old swing from a war axe. Taabi's just seem to have pieced out. And Sarita's just, like, holding this amulet and, like, just kind of, like, waving it around, maybe?
Is this like the Community episode?
Arsene's like, see, she's right fucking there!
With the pizzas?
Yeah. You just show up with your pizzas and this happens. So you show up, you got your bag of penny, and and Koss.
Well, pass penny to Koss. I'd be like, go just stand far over there. Just run. There's a carriage. Make it to the carriage.
She looks around and she spots Arsene and she kind of like weakly waves and heads over.
Okay. Right.
We'll get into that later. You guys don't know that yet. Because someone didn't do a medicine check at all. Anyways,
I am a rogue.
Oh,
leave me alone. If it doesn't involve stabbing, I don't do it.
Or fire.
Okay.
Brillia is back. Verity is back. Really rolling an initiative roll so I can sit you into the order.
My 18.
Cool. That's the same as Taabi. I don't know who has the best dex.
I have an 18.
Verity, what's your dex? I swear to God, it's gonna be 18 too.
Yeah, probably.
What's your dex, Verity?
19.
19. All right, Brillia, it's you. You saw teleportation magic, and Verity has returned along with, I'm not gonna say familiar tiefling, but a tiefling.
Okay, I think Brillia is a little too worried about staying alive right now. Are we still all mind-linked, or is it just Taabi and Sarita?
Sorry, are you all
mind-linked?
I
think you're still mind-linked. You're probably...
think we might as well be if we were all chatting the last time we all got together, so...
Okay,
Yeah.
so I heard the GTFO.
No. Mm-hmm. And you heard me talking to Sarita about where I am, so I think you have a general idea since I'm next to her.
Yeah, not as good an idea, but a good idea.
Not as good as an idea.
Like, she could throw a dagger and hand it to Taabi. You would have probably hit him in the head.
Yeah. So...
It's funny.
I am going to cast
a spell
of sorts. Why are all my spells concentration?
Yeah, why not?
Oh. Okay. I am going to cast Mislead.
Ooh.
Okay.
Which will mean that there will be an illusory duplicate of me.
Very smart.
I stand, and I will go invisible.
Okay.
And I will basically, where I stand, illusory, and then I'm going to step out of the illusion, run. Run the fuck away.
Okay.
And it's my action to cast, so that's all I can do. I'm running 30 feet towards Taabi invisibly.
Okay.
As there is an illusory duplicate there.
Running towards him invisibly.
Yes.
Invisibly.
We're both invisible.
Before actually, I wouldn't be able to even see you do this, so I
Nope,
wouldn't have
you
any
wouldn't
reason
tell because it would just be like,
I'm misled too.
yep, you're also misled. I would say, heading your way. Doesn't look like it, but I swear I am.
Before that, does Ondrea has a shield, right?
She does, yeah.
Can I say try to get the shield from her? I have a way to use it.
Yeah, you can say that.
I dare you.
I don't think I can get the shield
I dare
away
you
from
to
her.
steal Ondrea's shield.
If he
Come
tells
on,
me that before I cast the spell, then I'm gonna obey Tabby's orders.
There's another version of this fight where you guys just like turn invisible and just slowly steal her shit until she's naked in the middle of a field.
The ultimate, just imagine
She's like,
that
my
going
bracers!
into...
My pants!
Imagine that going into Verity's Kingdom's history books of this battle going on where the ruler just slowly gets naked for no reason in the middle of a field.
I'm rewriting it like that anyway.
Yeah.
That's fair, yeah.
Tell me what happened.
No, don't worry about it then. You do you. Does Brillia have proficiency with a shield?
I'm a warlock, not a cleric.
Yeah.
As much as I look like a cleric and I act like a cleric.
Sometimes these things randomly pop up for no reason on characters, so I just want to make double sure because I also do not have any proficiency with a shield.
I can eventually take something later if needed, but
no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
A shield is useless to me. I don't have a way to get the shield away from her. My strength is
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna mislead. I'm gonna use mislead and go 30 feet to Tabby, and in that process, my wall of light disappears.
Oh no! Not your wall of light.
Mm-hmm. Which also means I don't need to go around it when I'm running towards Tabby.
Yeah, okay, that's true. That's true. Maybe it was a good plan, I guess.
You know, maybe my last few brain cells are working decently.
All right. So you're booting it. Verity, you're next up. You get the message like, we gotta get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're running. I want to cast a spell.
You can do anything you want.
When you hear that, and if you say we're running, I go, because I don't want to run at all.
I don't want to run either. Okay.
You guys don't have to listen to her. She's a strategist, but she doesn't. Maybe she's scared. Who knows?
Okay. I am going to try. Oh, I could get lucky. I'm going to try suggestion.
Isn't that really low level? That's really low level, though.
That's all I have.
You can cast at a higher level too if you have.
No, she doesn't. She's a rogue. She doesn't have any higher level slots.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I got. I mean, she could roll badly.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's either that or, you want me to go stab her? I mean, I'm perfectly happy to stab her too. I'm just thinking that if we could, I could stab next round, but if I can get.
She's in melee with the double. I don't know if flanking rules needs it to be the actual person or at least something to keep the focus on. Because I feel like having that double.
Technically an illusion, so.
Yes. So that's.
I'll have her roll. If you guys want to do that, I'll have her roll and see if she can see through the illusion. Like, to some degree. Like,
I like that compromise.
But
if she knows, then she knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, if she knows, she knows.
I'm just saying that if I can get her to stop fighting, then we don't have to do any of this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it'll work. Yes, it's a low-level spell, but if not, I'll just
for it.
stab her next round, right?
I mean, so you're not running. New strategy.
Apparently, I was.
want to run. I don't want to run.
That's
No,
fine.
that's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I've done that plenty.
All right, let's do it.
We're here to stop a war.
Stop the war.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to try a suggestion then.
Okay.
It's a 13 wisdom save.
All right, wisdom. Nope.
Oh.
She rolled a 13.
Oh, it was very close.
All right. How close are you to her?
Ooh, where did she
I don't know where I would have teleported in.
About where you arrived. So, we'll say you're 40 feet away from the danger. Do you want to run towards it or stay where you are?
No, I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Taabi and Brillia are both invisible now, but there's an illusory version of her. Oh, fuck. Yeah, actually, it doesn't matter. Okay, Taabi.
All right,
It's you, Tabbers.
I say, well, I really don't want to run. And then out of nowhere, do I get an advantage on attack because I'm invisible?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
Hmm.
You might.
I do want to look.
I feel like
it
that
up.
would have come up before, though.
I think it has.
I think it has.
Yeah, maybe. Lou's got those mad typing skills.
Yep, you have advantage.
There you
go. In the rules, it said that invisible / unseen creatures get advantage on attacks, and enemies attacking do it at disadvantage.
There you go.
Okay, so I am going to say I really don't. I don't want to run, and then I cast Wrathful Smite as thank you magical secrets with advantage with a bardic inspiration die on it.
Okay.
So the first things first, when you roll with advantage and you get a symbol on the die, that is a 20, correct?
Yes, crit on an attack.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I need a second to do numbers. I also forgot I have an extra attack, so I can attack a second time. So
And is this not radiant damage? Please
this one is Wrathful Smite, so I don't think it's radiant damage, but let's go through and just say what radiant damage is. I should have declared it at a higher level, but it's a d6, so that's 2d6 of psychic damage, a d10 slashing, and or 2d10 slashing, and 2d10 as 2d10 fucking so 2d10 slashing, an extra d10 for bardic inspiration die, and that's gonna go straight for
You gonna get her.
Yes.
Cut her down.
All right. Sorry, I have all my dice all jam-packed together inconveniently.
I should have mentioned to you guys that when Brillia threw up that wall of light, she did it like right in the center of that big fancy table.
Oh!
Cracked some
like
shit.
that.
Like a badass, you know?
Yep.
All right, so 2d6
Now
psychic
really
damage. I'll do.
drop that light.
Burnt roses.
That is 6 damage out of those 2, so a little bit less than average. That's okay. The slashing from the sword is 9, 7, so that's 16 plus 8, I believe. So that's 24 damage from that, so that's the 30 damage total, and then the bardic inspiration die adds an extra 10 on an extra 10 on top of that. With I don't want it to do the push. It's gonna add an extra 10 to my AC.
Okay, excellent. You did almost as much damage as she has taken so far.
Yep. And so I stand there, come out of invisibility, and say, "But I want to fight." And they look at her just big
I
dumb
want to
toothy
fight
grin.
too.
Oh, all right. Yeah. So we're gonna need to rearrange some boxes in a second.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's okay. This has been a weird game.
Boxes
Oh my god, no, they went
thinking.
perfect.
They were perfect?
They were
Wait, really?
perfect.
Are they good still?
Yeah, everything's fucking perfect.
Wonderful.
What a
Sorry.
perfect
Oh,
day.
wow.
That was
That worked out well.
Somebody rolled a nat 20 on that
I did.
fail.
On the okay.
Okay, so you did all that damage. You are in melee with her, correct?
Yes, and I have plus 10 to my AC.
Beautiful. Okay, it's Ondrea's turn. As soon as she sees Verity, she's like, fuck all y'all. I'm gonna go to the source and fucking kill this bitch.
I'm sorry, I have one more attack on her just because double bonus attack. It doesn't hit, don't worry.
Doesn't hit though, don't worry. Okay, so she's gonna charge towards Verity. Would Taabi, you get an opportunity attack, correct?
Oh, absolutely I do. And I will put another Bardic Inspiration die on it since it's just a basic attack that I can add it to.
Yep.
And 26.
To hit? Yep.
Yep.
That's all you
Alright.
need.
That
Also-
inspo die I will use to push her back another 10 feet. So now she's about 50 feet away from Verity. That is a total of 10 damage. And she moves back about 8 feet.
Alright, 8 feet exactly. Cool. Go ahead.
Question. Since I'm technically hiding and she doesn't know where she is, if she passes me on the way to Verity, would I get an opportunity attack?
If she does, but I don't think she will.
Mm-hmm.
Because Verity's on this side of the wall. But,
Okay. Well, the wall's gone. That's like...
oh, yeah, sorry. You're right. It is gone. But,
Okay.
Yeah.
I figured it was worth asking. That's all.
right? Why not? If you can get the extra attack. Alright, she is fly lunging at Verity, so she has just enough movement to get her in this attack. Verity does a 29 hit. Yeah. Oh, a natural 1! Aren't you lucky? That means you only take as much damage as Brillia takes, because she takes half.
Yeah. I have uncanny dodge anyway, so it's
So you would take half of the half.
I
if
take
it's all
half the
radiant.
half. Yeah.
Okay. That is 55 damage, so half of that.
Oh, I thought that was the half. I was like, what?
No, sorry, 55 before
I was
you
like,
have.
shit, we should have run, guys.
So
Well,
that's
you should've,
27 or
but-
28? Is that half rounded up or rounded down?
Sorry, down.
Okay, so 27?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So 13, because you also have radiant resistance.
And...
Yeah.
Fuck it, she's gonna bash you. 21.
21 will also hit. But same thing, half and half. Uncanny dodge,
Okay.
resistance.
So this would be...
if it's is it only if it's radiant? If it's radiant, then it's halved. If it's radiant and I'm using uncanny dodge, this is half of half.
Okay, so this one is not that. So you will
Okay,
take
just half.
14 damage and fall on your butt as she smacks you in the fucking face with her shield. Her AC is going to be a little lower now.
Oh.
And now we get some archers.
Oh, I can do the scene now, but they have to hit my AC.
Yeah. 18, Verity.
Yes.
And 11's less. 17?
Yes.
Okay. Taabi. 18.
Nope.
13.
Weird, yes.
Oh, and 24.
Nope.
24 doesn't hit. Oh, because you got double.
The plus 10.
Ooh. So
Like
Verity's the only one who takes, did I get 1 hit or 2 hits on you? 1, right?
1, yeah. Was it 1 or is it 2?
No, it was 2. It was 2.
No, it was 2. Oh.
Yeah. Alright. And then you will take another, so it's 10 plus, another 18 damage as 2 flaming arrows hit you. Wherever you like.
Halved. 9.
If they're fire, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you take half damage from fire, yes.
Yeah. I take half damage from whatever.
From fire? Because uncanny dodge you can only use once, and you have to use your reaction.
Yes, so that would be in between any reaction between turns, in between the rounds, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you already used it this round.
Oh, okay. So that's fine. Yep, so I'll take the
You
whole
used
thing.
it.
Okay,
You used
no
it
worries.
the right. You used it at the right time. You definitely should have
yeah,
used
you
it on
used-
her.
Yep. Nope, you're right. Yep.
Okay.
Nope, that's okay.
Now it is Sarita. Come on, Sarita.
She still has the amulet. I didn't take it from her.
Okay.
Did you crit?
No, but she
Oh.
actually hit.
Yay!
Andrea is now unable to move,
Ooh.
which is something.
Sentinel.
Something.
Ooh, that's great.
She's like.
She's so proud of herself.
So excited. Okay. Brillia.
She's unable to move.
Is
Yeah.
it Brillia or is it Verity and me? And then Brillia.
I beat both.
Brillia,
of
we
you
had a
guys.
20. Yeah.
Oh, you had a 20, right? Oh, okay, cool.
The
Awesome.
first time was the mistake. Yeah.
And
Okay.
an
Yep.
unnatural 20.
So
Brain
is she unable to move at all?
She is under a hold person effect.
Okay, so she's gonna auto fail a sacred flame.
Da, da, da. Everyone loves Sacred Flame.
We do. Also, ooh, nope. Brilliant. I already said I was gonna do this. Never mind.
Yeah, so
Never mind.
she is paralyzed.
Yeah. So she's gonna auto. Actually, I'm gonna move my distance while invisible first, and then I'm gonna cast it because invisibility is gonna go away. The second I do that. Ooh, hi dice. Ooh. Okay. That will be 19 radiant halved because ASMR.
ASMR.
Yeah.
How much was it? Sorry.
19 halved.
8. Woohoo! You guys hit over the 100 over 100 HP damage. That's pretty good.
And I will. Tabby, how you looking? You're invisible.
I'm visible. I'm good though.
You're
I'm looking
visible.
okay.
You're good.
Tabby has like
Verity,
the
how you
highest
looking?
AC you've ever seen.
Very shiny.
Verity, how you looking health wise? Not that great. Okay.
Not quite bloodied, but
That's not bad.
Oh,
Okay.
that's-
Okay.
yeah,
So let's see if the. I'm sorry, I can only offer 3 hit points today.
Oh.
Okay, all right, yeah,
The
no, that's
dice-
okay.
The dice decided no when it's Laura.
Right, I'll take it. I know. See, I told you they hate me.
they hate you. Apparently they hate you. I'm
Rude.
sorry.
All right. That is. Do you do anything else?
Nope, that's all I can do.
Okay. Verity. You are in melee on your butt.
I am going to. I'm just gonna scour. It.
Are you gonna stand up?
Yeah.
And so does she get an opportunity attack then? Paralyzed.
No.
Standing up, as long as she's in the space, doesn't
As long as she's in the
provoke
bed.
opportunity attack.
Okay. You do like one of those cool like
Okay.
flippy
Yeah.
flippy fucks yous.
Yeah. Okay. Do I get my sneak attack bonus? Is she considered incapacitated?
No. She's not incapacitated. Incapacitated is like unconscious.
Mm-hmm. But you
She's
still
Okay.
have advantage because she's can't move and
Just-
paralyzed, so you would still get the sneak
she
attack?
can't move, but she can still block.
Okay.
She can't walk. Like, if you took a step away from her, she'd be like, "Aw, man." How could this happen to me?
Is there? Okay,
Paralyzed
hang on.
creature
Though.
is incapacitated.
Oh yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that meant unconscious.
Mm-mm.
All right,
Just looked up the hold person spell.
there you go.
Oh, so I do get my. Okay. Okay, so I get advantage to hit. 23.
Yep.
Okay. That's 1d8 plus 4 plus 66. 16 damage.
Okay. 16. Blah, 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 blah. Why can't I do math? There we go. All right.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage and move back, move out of melee range.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're just doing 5 feet?
No, let's make it 20.
Because you can shift out of range, right? Or you can what do you call it? Because if you go too far, don't you get an opportunity attack?
That's why she took the bonus action disengage.
She disengaged. Okay. That was what I was missing. Alrighty, we're good. We've got this. We've got this down. Taabi.
So she was held, and then is she broken out of it?
She has not broken out of it yet.
All right.
She has not had a turn to try to save yet.
I have my entire movement to move to her, so I could do my double movement without dashing to her, because I think it's 50 feet that she was back. So I'll do my extended movement without dashing, and run over, and again Wrathful Smite at a 3rd level this time on her wings. I forgot to have her save to be against being frightened, but I'm guessing that she would have saved nonetheless initially.
Probably, but we'll do it this time.
Is that with advantage since she's held?
Brillia says yes.
Because she's paralyzed? I think
Yep.
Luna's our rules lawyer, so...
I'm sorry, guys, but yes, she's paralyzed, and any creature automatically has attack rolls advantage against them.
There you go.
So I'll
And it's
do...
considered a critical hit.
Sarita's in the background doing, like, high
It's
kicks.
considered a critical hit as well.
Any hit is?
Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
So... Taabi sees her dash, and he's like, all right, kind of like looks at his sword, kind of like waits a little bit.
So technically Verity's hit was also a crit.
That would have crit.
That would have crit too. Sorry.
So do you want to have her roll that damage, or just double it from before?
That is a
Or not.
good question.
Also, I'm sorry, I'm the rules layer. I have the rules on my
It's good to have the rules.
Yeah. It means I don't have to do it.
True. So I'll just roll for my attacks nonetheless because...
Yeah,
you have advantage, but you still...
So that is actually the collective worst rolling I have done on 4 d20s. The highest is a 19 for the first attack, and then the second attack is a 13 with advantage.
Okay. 13 to...
The first attack was a 19 to AC, and the second one was a 13 to AC. So I'm guessing the first one hits, the second one doesn't.
Just the first one.
Cool. Well, that was the one I had the Wrathful Smite on, nonetheless, and that was a 3rd level. So that's 3d6. Would it be 66 now because crit automatic?
I think so. Yeah.
Ah, math. Let's get that psychic damage out of the way. 6, 10, 15, 19, 22 psychic damage, and she needs to make a wisdom save or else she's frightened and also held, which is terrifying. And then I do my...
16?
That fails.
Okay.
You said 16, right?
16?
Fails my freaking wisdom save, so now she's frightened of me.
Okay.
And I rolled all my die out of here. And then 2d10 just for the damage.
Yep.
That is 14 plus 8, so that is 22 slashing damage dealt to her.
Beautiful. All right.
And that, I think, will be the end of my turn, because that is action and bonus action and movement.
Okay. So she can use her action to try to save, yes?
On hold person?
Yeah.
Um,
Like she can choose to use a saving
at the end of each of her turns. So
she gets one automatically, but
she does wisdom save.
She can trade in one of her actions, can't she, to do another one?
I don't believe it's the choice to. It's just automatic at the end of the turn. It's a free save, but not choosing.
So she's freaked out.
She has to use. She can't do anything except for save or try.
Who's in melee with her? Taabi?
Just me. She's frightened of me.
Okay, well she can't move away from you. She can attack you with disadvantage, right?
I believe so.
Alrighty, she's gonna try to hit you with her really hard slashes. So the first one is 18
hits.
Natural 1 on the next set.
Hits.
And then 2 12s, which gives her a 17.
That meets, so that beats. So I got hit twice.
She's scared of you, and she lashes out in fear because she's a bitch. Oh, Jesus.
I like that.
Oh, no. Sorry, almost rolled too many times. You take 74 radiant damage.
So Taabi runs up and does the slashes. She's terrified of him.
She's goes, fucking terrified.
And Tabby's just standing there with his sword, falls back. He probably actually gets hit and like rolls back a little bit, but he's down. Taabi is unconscious.
She also rolled a natural 20 on her save, so she's no longer.
Yep.
Cool. And I don't think she's frightened anymore because I'm down.
Yeah. Nope. Well, she's saved against frightening regardless, so.
Oh, okay.
All right, Verity and Brillia, you're gonna get some arrows potentially coming at you.
Oh yeah, I'm no longer invisible. Never mind.
Verity. Oh my God, 17. 6. 24. Okay, 2 for you. Brillia. Natural 1. 3. And a 13.
Nope.
Super.
None of the above.
None of the above.
Hitting me.
19. 2 more flaming arrows.
I can use my uncanny dodge again, can I? Yeah?
Yes.
Yes, the turn has passed.
Reaction, yes.
On one of those.
Right. How much was one?
They were about the same. One was a 5, one was a 6 or whatever. So.
Okay. So 7? Is that 7 damage? Is that?
Yeah, what did I say?
5 and 6.
9, 10, 11. So... Well, that would have been 11.
What would I give you? It was 18 damage, right?
It was 19 total.
19 damage. So half of that. So each one of them would have been what? 9 and
9.
9 and 9.
Yeah.
Sorry, it should have been 18.
9 and 10.
Should have been 9 and 8. And
so that means that you only
9 and 10.
You'd still take 15.
14. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you'd still take 14.
You did it. Okay. You did the math right.
Okay, we got it.
We're heroes.
We're doing it. We're alive, mostly.
Sarita's gonna try to hold person again because that seemed to work really well. It did work well, but she hasn't managed it this time. Okay. So Taabi is on the ground, unconscious. What do you look like, Taabi? Are you like, ugh? Do you do little cat kneadies when you sleep?
Taabi is in a crater like Yamcha from Dragon Ball. That's it.
Okay.
Same outfit and everything.
Yeah. Just same everything. Okay. Verity, how were you doing health-wise?
Better.
How well are you doing?
Better. Well,
2 digits?
40, I have 40. Yeah, I got 46 hit points left.
46, that's not bad. Okay.
That's not
and Brillia is almost full, right? If not full.
I'm at 56 out of 73.
Okay, all right. So you guys are doing okay. So I'm gonna call it there though, because I thought you guys would run and didn't plan on this whole fight happening. So now we will have to come back to poor unconscious Taabi, and the 2 of you trying to take down Ondrea. who has taken about 150 points of damage, so she's not looking great. But hey, you got Koss back. And parts of Ariana.
Yeah. 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 A little bit here, a little bit there.
So now Verity's going to have, like, the glove for Ellie and then, like, Ariana's skull and just, like, talk all day.
No.
Ugh.
Could we technically craft a magic item out of her remains?
Where I lose my mind.
I mean, yeah. That sounds like a thing she'd love.
I think that's what she would love, that. Exactly.
Yeah.
She did want to get eaten by birds, I think.
Yeah.
Or wolves. I think it was just anything natural.
It was just want to be left in the forest, right?
Yeah.
But there's not a lot to eat left. You could give her arm, like you give her.
I didn't think it was the eating part that was the point of it. I thought it was
to let nature do its course.
Yeah.
Well, nature.
Which I would say that was even ripped by her because the Plain of Ash is just the Plain of Ash.
Yeah. Pretty dry. Actually, because it's the Plain of Ash, you probably got some good skin on there too, eh? Like some good
just
desiccated
really mummified.
skin. Like, yeah.
Everything's naturally preserved.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Like a good jam.
Like a penny.
Oh, Raiders! Hi.
All right. Well, we'll call it there for tonight. And we'll see how you guys end up finishing this combat. Who knows? Maybe you can kill Ondrea today. Well, not today. Tomorrow.
I think so. I think we will, as long as I'm alive, and no one else dies.
It's true. Arsene's gonna show up and like pull out her like one of her tail feathers.
That would be nice. Hey, Arsene, Raph, want to jump in on this at all? No.
They're being pulled away by guards.
Someone needs to be.
Oh, yeah. Who's in charge here?
Raph.
Yeah.
He's not a fighter.
Well,
And he can't heal anymore.
Okay, well then you could just stand in the corner and be a distraction.
He's the Emperor's consort.
We're all fighting to protect the country. Get your shit together. Like, that's what we're doing. We're trying to avoid a war.
Where's Atlas then? I got a little headache.
Atlas was compromised.
I got a little headache.
Atlas wasn't invited.
Compromised.
We didn't invite Atlas. He's at home throwing away all of his swords. He's like, I can't be trusted.
And pouting.
Come on, Atlas, get it together.
We have a lot to think about with Barlyre now, don't we?
He gave back Koss.
Mm-hmm.
But he also actively was terrorizing us to our faces.
Oh, yeah.
He was terrorizing Brillia because he wants Brillia to
Be impressed?
He wants Brillia to give him attention. He's like a kid who needs attention.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not healthy. It's not good.
Yeah, no.
But
No.
That's how powerful, manipulative people really prey on those type of people.
But he was gonna get back her girlfriend.
You know, after torturing her for 11 years.
He never tortured her. That was his god dad.
That was him sitting by and choosing to do nothing while someone was being actively.
He was just playing air hockey. That was the thing he was doing.
Nothing actively to intervene. Doing nothing is a choice, people. That's all I have to say.
There you go. Now, the more you know.
And knowing is half the knowledge. Power. Battle?
All right. As always, thank you everybody for tuning in. You can join the Darkness Dragons community. You know how it is. We're everywhere. And if you want to find more of me, I am at Feminist Gamer, and I'm on the XP Billionaires podcast. We have over 100 episodes. Come and check it out. It's so cool. Laura, where can people find you?
Everything is at Dark Moon Dice.
Mm-hmm. And I can be found on Instagram at Luna_moon_C.
Here's the spiel every time. Follow me at Shrycool, Instagram, Twitter. Here on Twitch, I stream Sundays and Mondays, playing lots of fucking Pokemon shit. I've got a Blastoise tattoo. I know what I'm talking about. And then if you want to follow my regular old Twitter, it's linked to my Shrycool Twitter, so just follow that and then follow me. So do whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter.
But show up.
Yeah, show up.
You should your username should be like the man with the Blastoise tattoo.
The man with the Dragonite tattoo. It hurt! I only have one. I couldn't get more. It hurts.
I do it.
I need more tattoos, so please follow my channel. Subscribe.
so that I can buy more tattoos.
Venmo me. I don't know. Whatever.
Snapchat me a picture of money.
That's enough.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for coming in today, and let's see if you guys can pull it together next week. So have a great night, and we'll see you next Wednesday.
Bye. I'm so stressed.